Good morning, tribe.
Morning, guys. We are back on the road. And what's that behind us?
The High Van Pass.
Woo! Do you want to experience, explore, and travel Vietnam from the comfort of your home? Click subscribe, join our tribe. We are stoked about this one. We've been looking forward to this for a while. So heading out of Da Nang on our way to
Hue.
and we get to do the High Van Pass once again.
But this time on our own wheels.
Yep, so we've done it twice already.
Yep.
This is our third time. We've done it once by train, which was really awesome.
Amazing.
We've done it once by private car, which was terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Their driver was just nuts.
Uh-huh.
And now today we get to do it under our own wheels, powering ourselves. Well, not really, the motor powering us, but we're in control.
Yeah.
Whoa! So if you've never heard of the High Van Pass, made famous probably more by Top Gear than anything else.
Yeah.
They came and did one of their crazy skits through here, but really, really scenic, really twisty. And the cool thing is, it was a main road, but they put through some tunnels through the mountains, which are now just for cars and trucks. So the only big traffic we've been told we'll see on the High Van Pass, and that we noticed when we came down in the car, is petrol tankers, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna look out for petrol tankers, all the other usuals, cows, goats, other crazy locals, all that jazz. But we'll also be doing probably a number of photo stops along the way, because
For sure.
yeah, the scenery is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But enough jibber jabber, let's get on to it, people. Let's go ride. Woo woo! Ta-da! We made it. We're through the High Van Pass, out the other side, and all in one piece.
That was an awesome ride, but man, it was just over so quickly. The last couple of times, it felt like forever, eh? I mean, yeah. But riding the bikes down there, I just got into it and bam, it was done and dusted. It was like, damn.
I think the big difference was when we went through in the train, obviously that follows the coast a bit more, so it takes a little longer. And the private car, we did leave QA late in the afternoon. We were heading the opposite direction and had a lot more traffic, and that did take forever. And I think that's why we thought old mate was a bit of a crazy driver, because he was some sketchy passing. But yeah, today, really surprised at how quickly the pass actually disappeared. We just sort of started and then bang, it was over.
And that was even with the heavy, unexpected heavy traffic, eh?
Yeah, tour buses. So we spoke about the trucks at the start of the entry into the High Van Pass. We thought we were going to see pretty much just petrol tankers. Tour buses surprised us. We didn't realise how many actually go through the High Van Pass. And mainly for that one stop, eh?
Yeah, that was nuts.
So yeah, there's one area there that's all the old lookouts from during the war. I think there's some old pillboxes there from the French soldiers originally, and then from the Americans with the Vietnam War, and whatever. It's a pretty historical site in the High Van Pass, and yeah, they bring the tourists up there by the busload.
And it sits on this epic hairpin curve too, which makes for interesting viewing.
But well worth the stop, definitely worth pulling in there and having a nosy around.
was a lot more traffic than I was expecting for that time of the morning. But I guess for me, the only killer was the road surface, because you'd be coming around a bend, you'd be angling on to go through chicanes and stuff, and you just get smacked with this pothole and you veer off into a different direction and you're like,
Yeah, and maybe that comes down to some of your riding skill or lack of, I'm not sure. I'm just saying, I don't know, I didn't see it because I was miles ahead.
Yeah, Leon treated it like a racetrack, I treated it like a road trip.
For me, it was just those trucks, the heavy traffic. I'm not one for flying around corners blind, and these guys will take up the whole road when they go around the corners. You know, they're big trucks. The corners are tight, but they use way more road than they need to, and it does limit the opportunity to overtake safely. So, if they weren't there, yeah, definitely I would hate to see the Popo setup stop there because I'd be getting tickets. But I loved it. Awesome. Scenery is a distraction. I found that.
Yeah, that's true.
Scenery is awesome. Really, really beautiful. And a few times I would be looking where I shouldn't and then look back and be like, whoa, here's a corner. So, yeah, it's awesome, awesome ride. Definitely a must do. You can't miss it. If we didn't have the bikes loaded up, I think it'd be awesome. Be an awesome idea for a day trip. If you're in Hawaii or you're in Da Nang, definitely make it a day trip. And there's a lot more on there to explore.
Yeah.
As we were driving through, I saw what I believe are some more abandoned buildings, and you could see little roadways going off to the sides. But with all the gear on the back, I'm always hesitant to leave it parked on the side of the road because you just never know. So we've done train, car, motorbike now. What order do you put them in for best?
Bike would definitely be number one. It's the best way to do it. Well, for me personally, it was the best way to do it. Train next, because the train has got a slightly different way that it goes through the pass, so you get to see a little bit more of the coastline, which I think is really awesome. Not so keen on the transfers. And you will not find me on a bus. I haven't passed ever.
Yeah, interesting. Mine's a bit different. I would put train number one myself. Yeah. But again, possibly different riding styles. You know, Princess Slow here gets to take in the scenery and see things a bit more. Whereas on these rides, I'll admit, sometimes I find the scenery a distraction because I have a heavy hand. In a motorbike's case, you know. In a car, I've got a heavy foot. On a motorbike, I've got a heavy hand. I just got to go. I'm a point A to point B person, and everything in between is just a challenge. You know, I don't know why. I'm just wired that way, and yeah, I love it. But I do miss out. The train, I could just look out the window and stare. The train is right on the coast, as opposed to being inland in the High Van Pass. But the High Van Pass, for a good chunk of it, is open. The trees and bushes don't obscure your view of the coast and the ocean, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I would say for me, train. Just don't do a redo and take a life load worth of luggage with you. You know? You jump on the train with just a little backpack or a medium-sized bag, you're good. We had friggin' suitcases galore, and it was uncomfortable. But take that side out of it. Train, then motorbike, definitely. And again, private transport. Bus is last resort for me. When we did the private car, I spent more time concentrating out the front window, waiting to see if I needed to, you know, crash down and take the fetal position as we were about to smash into something. So,
I was just chewing my seatbelt on the entire ride.
You were making me more nervous than anything, but anyway. Well, we're going to leave it there. That's the High Van Pass, done, dusted and covered. I think it will be our last time through on this trip to Vietnam, at least anyway. Maybe we'll be back in the future to do it again. If we were, I'd definitely nail it down for another must-do. But yeah, we're out of here. We've now arrived in Hawaii, so we have the city of Hawaii to go and explore once again.
Happy Hawaii.
Yep, we've got a few things already lined up we need to go get doing. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That'll be in the next episode. And until then, we'll catch you later.
Thanks for coming along.
Alrighty, tribe. See ya.